What if the answers you've been searching for are just one question away? In a world full of noise, doubt, and struggle, could it be that God is simply waiting for you to ask? This video will challenge your perspective, awaken your faith, and show you why asking might be the key you've been missing. Welcome to Curious Access. Today, we explore a life-changing question. What if God is just waiting for you to ask? In our busy world, we often overlook the power of simply reaching out through prayer, reflection, or honest questions. This video will uncover how asking can transform doubt into clarity and silence into guidance. Stay with us till the end for insights you won't forget. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Curious Access, and share it with others seeking deeper understanding. 1. In today's fast-paced world, silence has become a rare luxury. From the constant buzz of smartphones to the endless cycle of work, entertainment, and social media, modern life often leaves little room for reflection. Many people in American society live in a state of constant distraction, where every quiet moment is quickly filled with noise. In this environment, the act of asking, whether it is asking God for guidance, clarity, or even just peace of mind, is often neglected. Part of the reason is that people have learned to depend on themselves more than ever before. The cultural emphasis on independence and self-reliance can make the idea of turning to God seem outdated or unnecessary. Instead of seeking help through prayer or faith, people often look for solutions in technology, self-help books, or therapy. While these tools have value, they cannot fully replace the spiritual depth that comes from simply pausing and asking something greater than ourselves. The silence of modern life is not just about noise. It is about the absence of space for spiritual conversation. If we never stop to ask, we might never discover what answers are waiting for us. One of the most profound questions in philosophy and faith is the role of free will. In American society, the concept of free will is often celebrated as the cornerstone of personal freedom. People are taught from a young age that they have the power to choose their own path, shape their destiny, and control their future. In many ways, this belief aligns with the spiritual idea that God has given humanity the ability to decide, a gift that honors human dignity and individuality. Yet, this freedom can also feel like a burden. When every decision rests on our shoulders, the weight of responsibility can become overwhelming. People struggle with guilt, regret, and the constant fear of making the wrong choice. Instead of bringing peace, free will sometimes leads to anxiety. Some wonder, if God is present, why doesn't He simply intervene and guide us more directly? Perhaps the answer lies in balance. Free will is not meant to isolate us from God, but to invite us into a relationship where asking plays a central role. God's gift is not control over us, but the opportunity to choose whether or not to seek His guidance. In the United States, faith has always been a central part of cultural identity, yet skepticism has grown steadily alongside it. Churches still play an important role in many communities, but surveys show a rising number of people now identify as spiritual but not religious, or even as atheists and agnostics. This shift reflects a deep struggle within American society, the tension between belief in something greater and the skepticism fueled by science, secularism, and individualism. Many people question traditional religious institutions, pointing to hypocrisy, politics, or outdated practices. Others turn away from faith because they cannot reconcile the idea of a loving God with the existence of suffering and injustice in the world. For them, doubt becomes not just natural but necessary. At the same time, millions still hold on to faith, finding in it comfort, community, and moral grounding. This struggle between faith and skepticism is not necessarily negative. It reflects a society that values questioning, exploration, and choice. But it also reveals a gap. In seeking rational answers, people sometimes forget the power of simply asking in prayer. The real challenge may be learning how faith and doubt can coexist, guiding us toward deeper truth. Asking has always been at the heart of human connection. In spiritual life, it takes the form of prayer. In personal development, it becomes the courage to admit what we need. Yet, in modern society, many hesitate to ask, whether from fear of rejection, pride, or the belief that they must handle everything alone. But what if the true power lies not in having all the answers, but in daring to ask the right questions? Prayer is one of the clearest examples. When a person asks God for guidance, peace, or strength, the act itself opens the heart. It creates space for humility, reflection, and hope. Even if answers do not arrive immediately, the process of asking changes us by reminding us that we are not meant to carry life's burdens alone. Beyond spirituality, asking plays a powerful role in personal growth. From seeking advice from mentors, to reaching out for help in times of struggle, or even asking ourselves honest questions, each act moves us closer to clarity and transformation. The power of asking is universal. It bridges the gap between human effort and divine response, between inner struggle and outer growth. Imagine for a moment that God has been waiting all along, not to control your life, but to hear your voice. What if every unanswered question, every silent struggle, and every hidden doubt could begin to shift simply by asking? This perspective changes everything. It suggests that life's uncertainties are not signs of abandonment, but invitations to engage in dialogue with the divine. To truly ask is an act of courage. It requires setting aside pride, fear, and doubt to acknowledge that we do not have all the answers. In return, asking can open doors to unexpected wisdom, peace, and direction. Sometimes the answer may be a clear sign. Other times, it may be the quiet strength to endure. Either way, the act itself reshapes us, moving us from isolation into connection, from confusion into clarity. Perhaps the greatest lesson is simple. God may not be distant at all. He may just be waiting for us to take the first step. I thank you for watching this video. If these reflections spoke to you, please like the video and subscribe to Curious Access for more thought-provoking content. And don't forget to share this with friends and loved ones who may be searching for answers too.